Scenario three, you are a young urban professional who works in a bank. You make a significant amount of money and have recently begun to attend parties where people are using speedballs, which is heroin and cocaine mixed together. You don't feel that this is a problem because you only use it on the weekends. However, your spouse is concerned about the amount of money you are spending, which is several hundreds of dollars each weekend, and the amount of time you are devoting to these parties. She is insisting that you seek an assessment. Previous usage has amounted to experimentation with marijuana and cocaine, but no addictive patterns of use. There is, on your father's side, a history of alcoholism. However, this is your second appointment. Today I will be introducing Mr. Mark Collins, and he will be my experimentation. So I hope you enjoy. Mr. Collins, how are you today?
I'm doing fine. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. So, this is your second time seeing me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How do you feel today?
High?
You feel high today?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you high off of?
No speedballs.
Talk to me about that. Why are you using speedballs right now? Or why have you used them in the past? Let's talk about this again. Do you remember when you told me when you started?
Think I was like 16, 17. Then I had like I used to just be on coke, you know, a little sniff here, a little sniff there. But then my homeboy just showed me about these speedballs, and I was like, what? These things be turning up. So I was like, shit, had to fuck with it, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, college was real stressful. Because at first I was going to stop because I wanted to make sure that I, didn't get caught and nothing like that. But then I had got this good job offer from this dude that my dad know. And he offered me a good and he said I could work my way up. So, education, and I still get money.
Okay, so you telling me that you did not finish school, or did you just finish with your bachelor's degree?
No, I ain't finished.
You didn't finish. Okay.
I'm sorry about that.
Well, that's okay. I know in our first appointment, we were discussing education, and I just wanted to clarify it, so that's fine. So you stated that you're high right now. Is there anybody else that had a concern? I see that you're by yourself. So is there anyone else that had a concern about this?
Yeah, man, my fucking girlfriend, she keep bitching. Shit, I'm still bringing in money. You eating, we both eating. Shit, what you complaining for? I want to get high. Let me get high. Just $100. That ain't shit.
Okay. And I do see here because she actually presented some notes to me prior to
Oh,
becoming.
so she was snitching. She was snitching without me even telling you.
Okay. Well, first of all, let me just break this down to you just a little bit. She did actually present this information to me for our initial assessment. You did say it was okay. You filled out the confidentiality form, but all
I
parties.
was high.
Okay. Okay.
That's crazy.
Okay. Now, do you feel that your highness is a problem? Do you feel like it's problematic at this time or any time in your life?
Nah, it's cool.
So no dangers?
Nah, I drove it high. And I didn't get a ticket.
And are you aware of the effects of driving high?
They claim that you can get a DUI. They claim you can hit a little girl on a bike. They claim you can drive on the curb. I ain't never done that. It don't affect me. So why should I stop?
And do you feel like that would be a problem if you ever, just by placing yourself in that position?
Well, my perspective on it is when I drive sober, I get tickets, but when I high, I don't get tickets. So obviously being sober is the problem.
Okay. And from my previous assessment, it says here that you're only experimenting with drugs on the weekend. So you're not doing this is not a
Yeah,
everyday
it's
weekday
mostly
thing.
on the weekend because I go to work and I don't want to like be wanting it then and there because I got good control over it because I don't want it to really affect my money like that. It's just like for my own miscellaneous purposes.
Okay. Are you telling me that every day that you are sober during the week you receive a ticket?
Not every day, but I usually get a ticket for speeding or they claim I be improperly changes lanes, but don't nobody use their lights, so I don't see why they only singling me out. So it just be stupid. Or a seatbelt. I don't never wear my seatbelt.
Okay. Well, let's just back up for a moment. You stated that you started when you were about 17. That's usually the initial age when you turn a senior and you go into college. From there, you stated that college was very stressful. And I
Mm-hmm.
do understand, I can sympathize with you on that one because I know college was very stressful for me. At any time where you confronted about your usage, or I mean, did somebody ever say maybe you need to slow down, or did someone ever even come to you and say, you know, we have counselors on there, you know, on at the college campus, or did they even state, you know, that you could seek alternative ways, maybe sports. I see here that you're wearing a sports figure jersey. I don't know if it's yours or not. So, was there any alternative routes that possibly could have been taken? Maybe that you even took sometimes, and then maybe you know you redirected your position of going back to using drugs.
No, because when I was high, no one knew it was high. It didn't affect me. The reason I didn't finish school is because I got a better job off.
Okay.
And like, so I would be high in class and no one knew. I mean, no, college is all about yourself. Don't nobody really look out for you like that. And then, and then it's not like that they was really, it's not like it affected my grades or anything. I think I tested better when I was high. So, I mean, oh, I ain't play sports. You know, for some reason, our school sell football jerseys for people that never even touched the field. So I just bought one because I had the money.
Okay. Okay. So at this point, you don't feel at all like this affects anything because I mean, you do state your significant other, and as far as you know, she feels that this has presented itself a problem to your relationship to overall. And I know that maybe this may come as a hesitation to you, maybe it doesn't. Can you talk to me a little bit about that? Like, how strongly, you know, do you feel about how this problem may eventually affect you in the end, or maybe just some initially?
Well, one, she feels that we should add a pool. She feels that we should add a patio. She feels she deserves a new Lexus. Bitch, get a job. I'm fronting the bill. If I want to spend $100 on my speedballs, then let me do it. It's not affecting your money. She just want those $100 so she can get what she wants. So she keep complaining. Go to a party. Find me a new little shop.
Okay. Is there anything else that you wanted to add regarding that?
No, not really. I mean, it's just she has no reason to complain. If I get fired, I could understand.
Okay.
If it turns to something bad, if I would come home in a bad attitude, I would understand. If she wasn't being taken care of, I would understand. So she just want me to say that honey, because like I said, she feels we need a new patio. We don't need a new patio. Why do we need a patio? To what? To stand outside without a shirt on? You can do that on the grass. What we need a pool for? You go to a public pool for $1. There we go. We saving money. Why do we need a pool? It
Okay.
might rain outside. I don't know. We can dig a hole. We can jump in the water. Why do we need a pool? It's other ways around. She just she just bitching for no reason.
And you did state if you get fired. Are you aware that if your boss knew about any or had any inclination that you were using substances, illegal substances, and you were under the influence, or not even that you were even under the influence, but they can randomly drug test. This doesn't present a threat to you at all?
No,
Or?
because his sons be at the parties with me.
Okay.
So he has an image to uphold. We get high together.
Okay, let's talk about here. I'm looking at the some actually notes from the initial assessment. Um, your father has a history of alcoholism. Let's talk about that.
Okay.
What about, you stated that you started at the age of 17.
Mm-hmm.
Um, did your father bring any stress in your life?
Yeah, he was always drunk. He used to always be upset, try to be hard, expect me to be perfect. And to cope with it, because I didn't want to like try to challenge his authority, I would just get high, because when I was high, I didn't care.
Okay. So you can definitely say that your father brought on additional stress. Does you and your significant other have children?
I don't do kids.
Do you feel that she may want children in the future, in the near future?
And she might get pregnant by somebody else.
Okay. So with the stress that your father had, and and I can't say even definite that your father had stress, but with the history of alcoholism that your father has or had in the past, would you say that this? You could definitely say you told me that this brought on stress in your life. Um, would you also say that maybe that initial stress was it was almost like a snowball effect? That stress came from him and then inadvertently went on to you, and then now it might be even causing stress with your significant other.
Just elaborate.
Okay, so for instance, your father had a history of alcoholism for whatever reason. Some people even think that it is genetic. And now you have presented to me today that this speedball, this heroin and cocaine mixture, has now been an influence within your life because you have had these stressors and you want to kind of eliminate these stressors.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying is that these stressors or this elimination of what you think of stressors may cause additional stress and may not only cause additional stress in your life, but may also have an effect or stress upon your significant other.
But think of it like this: if I want high, I want to came. If I want high last time, I want to came here.
So you came to me today as a counselor. You came to me because you're high.
I'm more likely to say yes to things when I'm high.
Okay. So who asked you to come today?
My Tracy,
Okay. And Tracy is?
my significant other.
Okay. And this is still all confidential. And once again, I have spoken with her, but nothing that you speak with me about will be spoken to her because that is under confidentiality. Um, what were you looking? So you pretty much okayed and said yes to coming here today to talk to me because she wanted you to come. Was there anything that you expected to get out of it today?
Yeah, probably shut up.
I see that you kind of like pleasing her, even though you said you stated that you would say yay, being that you are kind of high. But I do see that you also like pleasing her. You say that you want her to shut up, but to me, she is your significant other. Obviously, you really love her. Would I say that's correct?
I ain't gonna say I love her. I
Okay.
mean, she's we cool. You know, we straight. We kick it.
Okay. And with that, would you say that when you say that she's cool, kind of elaborate on what you mean about that?
Yeah. So, I mean,